Hey guys, David here, and welcome to Digital Outlook. And boy, do we have a show for you today. Brad Garlinghouse welcoming XRP Exchange Traded Fund Inevitable. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, if you've been in this space anytime at all, one thing you know that is a hot topic over the last few weeks is the exchange traded funds. And we all saw what happened there with Bitcoin and its ETF and the explosion that happened in the market after the fact. And of course, that has led to a lot of push and speculation for Ethereum exchange traded funds and of course an XRP ETF as well. Well, guys, Brad Garlinghouse just recently literally dipped his toes into the fray, and you have got to hear what he had to say. Now, just take a look at this article right over here. Ripple CEO thinks that an XRP exchange traded fund makes sense. Now, listen to this right down here. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse recently made statements in a recent interview with Bloomberg that the blockchain firm would certainly welcome the creation of an exchange-traded fund based on the XRP cryptocurrency. Well, guys, rather than read through this whole article, I think we want to hear it from Brad's own lips. Just listen to what he says in this clip right here. It is amazing.
Well, you mentioned the Grayscale case, Brad, and it's Kaylee in Washington. Obviously, that was pretty instrumental in ultimately the SEC granting approval to not just Grayscale's conversion to a spot ETF, GBTC, that is, but spot Bitcoin ETFs more broadly. I'm sure you've seen there's buzz out there about potentially an XRP ETF being in the future. What do you make of that speculation?
Well, Kaylee, good to see you. I think it only makes sense there will be other ETFs. It's a little like, in the earliest days of the stock market, you don't really want exposure to one stock or one company. You want to typically think about diversifying risk and what have you. And so I think we will see other ETFs. When we will see them is hard to predict. The sad reality of what we saw with the Bitcoin ETF is it was only because the courts forced the SEC's hand and really Chair Gensler's hand that we saw that finally come to fruition. And look, in my opinion, it makes these markets safer. It makes them more robust. And so this is good for the investment community to kind of lean into that.
So you would welcome an XRP ETF then?
We would certainly welcome it, and I think it's inevitable that there'll be, multiple ETFs around different tokens. And I think you'll even see ETFs potentially around baskets that also, I think, further diversify that risk.
Guys, did you just hear that? I mean, literally, he's out there saying that it's practically an inevitability that we're going to see all these ETFs and, of course, an XRPT ETF being a part of that. Then he comes on, he says, look, I even think that we're going to see baskets of ETFs where you might have a mixture of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and who knows what else is in there. Guys, what is he really talking about here? Well, I'll tell you what he's really talking about and why he thinks it's going to be so robust for these markets. He's talking about institutional adoption. Guys, these exchange traded funds are the on-ramps for institutional adoption in a big way. And I think what's going to happen is we are going to see legislative regulatory clarity come out in a powerful way for this digital asset space. Of course, we're going to see stablecoin legislation and the like, and the impact that that is going to have is going to send these things into absolutely a new dimension. Just look at what's going on with Bitcoin's ETF right now. I mean, Bitcoin's sitting around that, 51, 52, 53,000 mark, and the demand for spot Bitcoin because of the ETFs far outstrips the amount that the miners can even supply. And you're talking massive, massive exposure. And on top of that, guys, when you're talking about these exchange traded funds being approved, Well, who can invest in that? Well, you got pension funds, you got hedge funds, you got folks that normally would never touch this space, but they can get exposure to it and take a percentage of their portfolio and drop it in there buying these exchange traded funds. Now, of course, there's debate. The big debate is, are we taking this space and putting it into the hands of the big bankers and all that? Well, guys, that is a reality whether you like it or not. Do you think when you see these markets move into the billions upon billions of dollars each and every day, and you can go to coinmarketcap.com and you can look at the multiple hundreds of millions and billions of dollars of XRP that's traded every day, do you think that that is retail? Guys, we know that it's not. Institutions are already out there gobbling up in this space. Guys, they're going to be able to do it more directly. They're going to be able to apply the traditional avenues that they've had, and it is going to send this space into the outer atmosphere. I genuinely believe that we could literally see a digital asset indices just like you do the NASDAQ and that type of stuff. It would not surprise me. And certainly you got CEOs like Brad Garlinghouse over here who are major advocates for this space, highly respected around the world, interacting with the International Monetary Fund, with the Bank of International Settlements, the European Central Bank, and on and on and on. And guys, this is a major, major deal for this space. Now, something else I want you to see is this right over here. Now, look at this title here. Crypto analyst says pay attention to XRP if you want to make money. And here's why. Just listen to this. In a recent X, formerly Twitter post, crypto analyst and trader Credible Crypto has provided valuable insights into XRP's potential to provide profitable returns for investors. The analyst has urged crypto enthusiasts and investors to turn their attention to XRP, highlighting possible bullish momentum that could see the cryptocurrency witnessing exponential gains. Guys, here we have another technical analysis guy looking over the past and saying, hey, I'm seeing some big time similarities between what happened in 2017 and what's going on in the market today. Now, just listen to what he shares right down here. Sharing a video representation of his analysis on the XRP BTC trading pair price movements over a 3-day chart, the crypto analyst spotlighted XRP's historical price trends dating back to 2017 and 2018. During this time, XRP stood out as one of the top performing cryptocurrencies, surging to an all-time high of $3.84. Guys, it was truly monumental. I mean, you were looking at XRP at 0.006, like we always talk about at the beginning of January 2017, and most people were all just dumping all over it. Guys, it became one of the greatest and best performers in that bull run of 2017, 2018, touting what? From the lows to the highs, over 66,000 percentage gains. That was truly phenomenal. Now listen to this here. According to Credible Crypto, current technical indicators are signaling a similar bullish uptrend for XRP soon. He predicted that XRP is poised to revisit a deviation area where its price would potentially trade at new lows. However, if the cryptocurrency can successfully overcome historical resistance, XRP can achieve a 200% gain over Bitcoin in the oncoming weeks or days. Now, during his video analysis, the crypto analyst revealed that XRP is positioned for a substantial price surge following Bitcoin. He noted Bitcoin's recent upward trajectory, predicting that if BTC surges to 60,000 in the coming weeks, XRP's price could follow suit, eventually outperforming the cryptocurrency. Now, according to Credible Crypto, XRP has the potential to emerge as one of the leading cryptocurrencies in the alt race. He shared insights on an XRP ETH pair price chart, suggesting that XRP could also surpass Ethereum, provided it successfully breaks through crucial price resistance levels. Guys, we have been here before. We have literally seen it before. We watched when XRP back there in 2017 was just tinkering along while Bitcoin was blowing off, while Ethereum was blowing off, while everything else seemed to be passing, and it was just tinkering along, even dipped there a bit, and boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, one day, pow, that thing just took off and like a rocket ship and outperformed them all. Then, of course, we had what happened in 2021 where the SEC comes out and sues Ripple. Price of XRP plummets down to 17.48 cents and was under some significant suppression. We're talking about a recently minted SEC lawsuit and being delisted from practically every U.S. exchange save Uphold. What happened, guys? 4 months later, XRP was at $1.97, a 100% return. And that shows you the strength. Was it a massive move like it was in 2017? No, but because of the lawsuit and the suppression and being delisted from every U.S. exchange save Uphold, can you imagine how Bitcoin and or Ethereum or any other asset would have fared under that? And get this, guys, XRP never once left the top 10 for market cap during the entirety of that time. And in fact, since the day it was created, it has never left the top 10 for market cap. That speaks volumes. Don't miss it. Get out there. Really research what's going on. Boy, I'll tell you what, I think it's going to blow the doors off of your expectation. And most people are going to be sitting poo-pooing it. And I'm telling you what, they're going to be absolutely left in the dust, in my opinion, with their mouths hanging open when this thing literally explodes and blows the atmosphere right away. I'm telling you what, I think it's really going to happen. Now, guys, something else I want to talk about here on this podcast right here. Guys, look at this title right over here, because yesterday we were introducing how John Deaton is absolutely out there running against Elizabeth Warren in that Senate race. Well, listen to the reaction from Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren not afraid of running against pro-crypto opponent. Listen to this right here. John Deaton formally entered the race to challenge Senator Elizabeth Warren for her seat in Congress and Senate yesterday. And he says this, "I'm excited to fight for change," Deaton said in a post on X. The new candidate is most well known for his role as a pro-crypto lawyer in the SEC's battle against Ripple. And guess who was he representing? Guys, it was you and I. It was the average, everyday folks that he was out there representing. He wasn't advocating for Ripple. He was advocating for you and I right there. Now, the company got a partial ruling in its favor last year, but the case isn't over yet. Now, in response to Deaton entering the race, get this. Warren sent her supporters an email asking that they pony up some cash so she can keep fighting in the Senate. She claimed in the email that her stance against crypto scams has made her the target of crypto lobbyists, but she is not afraid to take this new challenge on. What a load of poppycock. I mean, you have got to be kidding me. Elizabeth Warren, she's not afraid of all these. Are you kidding me? She's also not afraid of lying to Congress, is she? She's not afraid of going out there and colluding with Gary Gensler, providing him all the questions and soliciting all the soft soap answers. So when Gary comes before Congress, it's a staged event. Not afraid of doing that. Certainly not afraid of lying on her application to go to university about her ethnicity, is she? Absolutely not afraid of that. Guys, this woman has been in that seat since 2012. Now ask yourself this, those of you out in Massachusetts, what has she done for your constituency, really? I'll tell you one thing she's done. She's insulated herself, padded her pockets, has gotten richer and richer and richer. And yet she wants to pretend that she's out there fighting for the right. I mean, are you kidding me? This is just a power grab and she wants to stay in that seat. Guys, we have got to move on. We have got to get these people out of Congress, out of the Senate that are holding this country back from literally moving forward with invention and innovation. The time has come to sweep the carpet clean and start afresh. This woman has had every opportunity in decade after decade to show her, quality, and most of it has been deceptive garbage. She is just a political hack. It's all about the politics. John Deaton went out there on his own accord. Guys, he was not paid by you and I to go out there and be our advocates. And boy, did he ever put his reputation on the line. And not just for this space. This guy has demonstrated that he is out there really advocating for the people and really wants to see genuine change happen. Why? Because he loves this country. This woman here, as far as I can tell, most of it has been to affect her own personal situation. Absolutely amazing that she would have the gall. I am not afraid. Well, that's for sure, because she's not afraid of a lot of things. One thing she's not afraid of, she's not afraid of you, and she should be. Why? Because, guys, the future is yours, not hers. It's that time has passed. She should really be thinking about what the country is wanting, where the people are, what we can see down the road. And this is one of the reasons why I'm going to get out there and really advocate and stand behind a guy, a man, a father, a husband like John Deaton. I'll tell you what. Well, guys, I'll tell you, when I see this kind of stuff, pay attention to XRP if you want to make money. And we are literally on the precipice of seeing these financial markets absolutely take on this space with open arms. I'm telling you what, for me, it literally gives me that confluence and confidence that I'm looking for to where I see these markets going. And I'll tell you what, Judy and I, we are absolutely 100% bought in. And guys, we're holding our ticket. And one day we are going to take the ride of our lives. So guys, you have probably heard me say it before, but one of the best decisions that Judy and I made is that we got our plan in place before that last bull run absolutely took off. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, this is the video I have for you today, and as always, I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Hey, don't forget to put your comments right down there in the comment section and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our regularly released videos. So, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.